Let me guess. Are you thinking about making that move to Viera, Florida? You're not alone. This master plan community just outside of Melbourne has been blowing up with new development left and right, from luxury living and lifestyle perks that are hard to beat. But before you pack your bags, there are definitely a few things you'll want to know. Today I'm going to be diving into the pros and cons of living in Viera. By the end of this video, you have a much clearer picture of whether this is going to be home sweet home or not. Pro number one, it's clean, modern, and master planned. Viera feels like it was built yesterday, because honestly, some of it was. This isn't your average Florida sprawl. It's a master plan community, which means every street, shopping center, and park was thought out before the first home was ever put up. You'll see it in the little details, like the wide sidewalks that make morning jogs or stroller walks super easy, or the roundabouts that actually help with traffic flow. Yes, they actually do. The landscaping is well maintained year round, the signage is uniform and polished, and even a few of the light posts match the aesthetic. And what I personally love, there's this calm, orderly vibe in Viera. Nothing feels cluttered or chaotic. Even the shopping centers are tucked in neatly. No neon overload or strip mall chaos. This place has that new town energy where things feel fresh, intentional, and taken care of. And hey, if you're the type of person who gets a little excited when the HOA power washes the sidewalks on schedule, make no mistake, because you're gonna feel right at home here. And quite honestly, it's the kind of place where even the medians are better groomed than my backyard. Trust me, it's no judgment though. Viera just sets the bar really, really high for the whole county. All right, pro number two, the schools here are top tier. If you've got kids or plan to in the near future, this is a huge reason why Viera lands at the top of so many families' lists. The schools here are consistently ranked amongst the tops in Brevard County, and for good reason. We're talking about A-rated public schools across elementary, middle, and high school levels. There's a strong level on academics here, but it doesn't necessarily stop there. You'll also find active PTAs, engaged teachers, and a wide range of extracurriculars. You have sports, music, robotics, theater, you name it. A lot of parents love that their kids can get involved early and stay involved through graduation. There are also specialized programs and magnet options for students who want to go deeper into the STEM option, the arts, or advanced academics. That kind of variety gives parents real choices, which is a real game changer when you're planning long term. And the campuses, super clean and modern. Many of them have been built and renovated in the last decade, so you don't have that rundown feel you sometimes get in older Florida districts. And hey, for those of you who are looking to buy, sell, or invest in that particular area, feel free to reach out as my information is on the screen right here, as well as my email. Bottom line, if education is anywhere near the top of your priority list, Viera is absolutely worth a look. Pro number three, everything you need is close by. One of my favorite things about living in Viera or near Viera, you don't have to drive 30 minutes just to grab groceries or pick up prescriptions. Everything's simply right there, and I mean everything. You've got shopping at the avenues, which is like the local go-to for boutiques, restaurants, and even events on the weekends. Then there's all your essentials. You have Target, Publix, Walmart, Home Goods, you name it, doesn't matter. There's also a bunch of solid local spots, coffee shops, family-owned restaurants, a few great sushi and Italian places. And if you're into fitness, you got gyms, yoga studios, and even pickleball courts popping up everywhere. Medical care, that's covered. Viera Hospital and a bunch of clinics are right around the corner. Whether it's a quick doctor visit or something a little more serious, you don't have to go far. Oh, and if you're in the mood for a quick weekend trip, you're literally just a few minutes from 95, which gets you to Orlando, Daytona, or the beaches in no time. So yeah, convenience is kind of Viera's superpower. Pro number four, it's one of the safest spots around. Safety is a big deal when you're choosing where to live, and Viera really shines here. Crime rates in this area are consistently lower than both the state and the national averages. A lot of that has to do with the way the community is set up. It's well planned, well lit, and there's a real sense of pride in keeping things clean and secure. You'll find quite a few gated communities if that extra layer of security is important to you. But even the non-gated neighborhoods have a strong community feel. People know their neighbors, kids are out riding bikes or golf carts, and it's not unusual to see folks waving as they pass by. Whether you're raising a family or just looking for peace of mind, Viera offers a calm, comfortable vibe that's hard to beat. I've had clients move here from bigger cities who say it feels like a breath of fresh air, like they finally exhaled. Safety is one of those things you don't want to worry about, and here, you really don't have to. Nature and lifestyle amenities. Now, if you're the kind of person who loves being outside or even just likes the idea of it, Viera might be your new happy place. You got miles of walking and biking trails that wind through neighborhoods, lakes, and nature preserves. It's super common to see people out in the mornings walking their dogs, jogging, or even cruising around on golf carts with their kids. There are man-made lakes scattered throughout the community, which are perfect for kayaking or just sitting by the water with a coffee or a book. If you're into sports, you've got pickleball, tennis, basketball, and plenty of parks with open green space for whatever you're into. Whether that's a soccer game, a yoga session, or just letting the kids burn off some energy. And of course, there's the Ring Golf Club. If you golf, you already know about it. It's one of the top rated courses in the area with a beautiful layout and an awesome clubhouse. This place is a favorite local hangout. Even if you don't golf, the views are next level. And let's not forget about the Brevard Zoo and some really cool conservation programs. It's great for families, but honestly, it's fun even as an adult day date. Viera isn't just a place to live, it's really a lifestyle. If you're looking for that live, work, play balance with some fresh air, sunshine, and maybe around the golf or paddle around the lake after work, this place checks all the boxes. And if you're curious which communities have the best trail access or golf views, I've toured just about all of them. Drop me a message and I'll share some hidden gems most people don't even know about. Alright, let's talk about the not so glamorous side of Viera, because as much as I love this area, and I really do, no place is perfect, and it's important to go in with your eyes wide open. Con number one, this place is not cheap. Viera's popularity comes with a price tag. Home values have gone up quite a bit over the past few years, especially with all the new construction around. So you're looking at a premium for those nicely built homes in the gated communities with the resort style amenities. Plus, as you may know, many of those neighborhoods come with a monthly or quarterly HOA fee, and they can range anywhere from reasonable to kind of spicy. Just something to factor into your budget. And yeah, those fancy entrances and community pools, they are definitely not free. Con number two, the traffic is simply picking up. And let's be real, growth is great, but it comes with some headaches. Viera has been booming over the last few years, and while that means more homes, more shopping, and more amenities, it also means more cars on the road. The main arteries like Wickham Road, Stadium Parkway, even parts of Viera Boulevard can get a little congested during morning and evening rush hours, especially near the schools or when there's a game or an event at the stadium going on. It's not like sitting on I-4 gridlock or anything, but if you're used to the old quiet Viera, you'll definitely notice the difference. And it's not just the volume of cars, it's the mix of school drop-offs, construction trucks, and people figuring out how to navigate all the new roundabouts. Timing your errands outside of those peak windows can save you some serious frustration. With that being said, the roads there are actually designed pretty well. Wide lanes, bike paths, and plenty of signage. And over there, the county has been keeping up with the road widening projects and light timing adjustments to help ease the flow. And if you're wondering what areas of Viera have the easiest commutes or access to I-95, I've helped a few clients map out the low traffic pockets. Feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help you. And con number three, this place is still developing. Okay, so here's the deal. Viera is booming, which is exciting, but also kind of noisy. Depending on where you are, you may wake up to the sound of hammers and bulldozers instead of birds chirping. Some parts of Viera still feel like you're living in the middle of a giant construction site, especially in the newer phases of the west side or areas closer to the interstate. You'll see empty lots getting prepped, new roads being poured, and builders hustling to keep up with the demand. That brand new suburb vibe is real. So if you're looking for mature trees, settled landscaping, and that classic neighborhood charm, you'll need to be a little strategic about where you buy. Actually, if you're wondering which parts of Viera are already well established versus the ones that are still in full build out mode, I've helped a lot of clients figure that out. I'd be happy to share the inside scoop with you. Just simply reach out and I'll point you in the right direction. Con number four, Viera simply has a limited nightlife. So let's be honest, if your idea of a great night out includes dancing until 2 a.m., hopping from bar to bar, or catching a live DJ set, Viera may not be your scene. It leans more towards the quiet side when the sun goes down. Think wine bars, craft beer spots, maybe a nice dinner with outdoor seating, and you're home by 10. Now that's not to say there's nothing to do. There are a few cozy lounges, sports bars, and places with live music on the weekends, but it's for sure not a nightlife hotspot. It's more date night or family night out than girls night out. If nightlife is high on your priority list, you might find yourself heading over to downtown Melbourne or even Orlando once in a while to get your fix. For a lot of folks, quieter evenings are a plus, especially if you're trading in a city life for a slower pace. But if you're craving action after dark, that's something you may want to keep in mind. That leads to con number 5. Everything feels planned. because it is. Now this one's totally subjective, but it's worth mentioning. Now, Viera is master planned, and while that comes with a lot of perks like clean streets, smart layouts, and plenty of green space, some people feel like it can come off a bit sterile. You'll notice that a lot of neighborhoods look pretty similar, same builders, similar styles, same landscaping. It's super organized, yes, but if you're someone who loves quirky, historic charm, or homes with a lot of character, Viera might feel a little too uniform for your taste. There's a ton of architectural variety here, and everything has that polished, HOA approved feel. Some people love that because it keeps the area looking sharp and property value steady, but if you're looking for something a bit more eclectic or artsy, this might not be your scene. Again, it really comes down to your personal preference. Some of my clients are all about the structure and uniformity. This simply gives them a peace of mind. Others, they want something with a little more soul and character. So it simply just depends on your vibe. So there you have it, the real deal pros and cons of living in Viera, Florida. Like anywhere, it's got its ups and downs, but at the end of the day, it all really depends on what you're looking for. If you're after a clean, safe, modern community with great schools and tons of amenities, Viera might just be your home. But if you're someone who needs more variety, nightlife, or charm, this may not check every box for you. Here's the thing, no YouTube video can fully capture what it's like to live somewhere. That's why I always tell people, ask questions, visit the neighborhoods, talk to the locals, and hey, if you want someone who actually lives near and works in the area, I'm here for that too. So whether you're just starting to explore or you've got a moving truck on standby, feel free to reach out. I can help you find a place that fits your lifestyle and budget, and maybe even negotiate a better deal than what's online. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and drop a comment. Let me know if Viera is on your radar or if you're considering another Florida spot. I read every single one and I'm always down to help however I can. I'll catch you guys in the next video.